Welcome to Photography A to Z, where we're breaking down all things photography into bite-sized nuggets of information just for you. In today's video, we're here to talk to you about black and white photography.
Yeah, black and white photography is a classic and timeless style that's been used by photographers for decades. Although color photography has become the norm, there's something about black and white photos that continues to captivate viewers. In this video, we'll explore the power of black and white photography and how to use it to create stunning and memorable images.
Black and white photography is a style of photography that uses only shades of black, white, and gray to create an image. Unlike color photography, which captures the full spectrum of colors, black and white photography focuses on form, contrast, and texture. It can be used to create dramatic and emotive photos that capture the essence of a moment.
There are certain things we look for when shooting black and white intentionally. One of the keys to creating powerful black and white photos is to focus on contrast. Look for scenes that have a strong contrast between light and dark, such as a bright white object against a dark background, or a person's face lit by a single spotlight. This will help you create a sense of depth and drama in your photos.
You'll also want to pay attention to texture. Black and white photography is really all about the texture. Without color to provide the visual interest or even sometimes the distraction, you'll really need to rely on other elements, such as texture, to help create a visually compelling image. So you'll want to be looking for images with interesting textures, such as brick walls, tree bark, crumpled fabric or paper.
Yeah. You also want to take a look and find patterns and shadows. These are other elements that will enhance your black and white image. You can create great images with patterns of repeating lines or shadows created by directional light.
And you'll definitely want to experiment with different lighting. The type of lighting that you use to create your black and white image is going to have a huge impact on the outcome of that image. So, if you have soft diffuse light, you'll create a more dreamy and ethereal look. Whereas a harsh directional light will create a more dramatic and gritty image.
I love to shoot high noon when I'm shooting black and white. It gives you great shadows and gives you a different look to everything that you see around.
Yeah, I love the contrast in that. And sometimes when you're shooting color and you look at your images, when you see that contrast, when you see that texture, sometimes you instinctively know that this picture will look better in black and white and you'll convert it.
Yeah. And speaking of converting images, we use post processing to enhance our images. Post processing can be used to enhance the mood and the tone of your black and white photos. Experiment with different levels of contrast, brightness, and saturation to create a desired effect. Black and white photos can also benefit from a touch of grain or noise, which gives your images a vintage or film like look. In the film days when Ansel Adams and Fred Archer, they developed a zone system, a scientific approach to determine the best sheet film exposure and development.
Speaking of Ansel Adams, he is a huge inspiration to us. I mean, really huge. In fact, we even named our Jeeps in honor of him. So I have a Wrangler Ansel, and his Gladiator is named Adams. So we weren't kidding. Huge inspiration. He was an exceptional photographer whose work made a huge impact on the world of photography. His pioneering efforts in landscape photography inspired countless others just like us to follow in his footsteps. Ansel is perhaps best known for his iconic black and white images of Yosemite National Park and the Sierra Nevada mountains, which captured the breathtaking beauty of these natural wonders in amazing detail. His art also played a key role in establishing the national parks. His use of light, contrast, and composition was unparalleled, and his technical mastery of the craft set a new standard for excellence in photography. His legacy continues to inspire and influence photographers around the world, and his contributions to the field of photography will always be remembered and always celebrated. And we just couldn't get through a black and white video without honoring him.
Yes, he is our hero. Black and white photography is a powerful tool for creating dynamic and emotional images. By focusing on contrast, texture, patterns, and lighting, and experimenting with post processing techniques, you can create stunning and memorable black and white photos. So, next time you're out shooting, consider using a black and white mindset to capture the essence of the moment in a timeless and classic way.
We would love for you to visit our photo gallery at forloveandcraft.com. This is where we put our images for sale with all proceeds going to feed the hungry. We do have a variety of black and white images out there. So if you'd like to go on if you'd like to visit the site just to look at the images and be inspired, we would love that. But if you would like to purchase one and help us feed the hungry, we would appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, and absolutely, we'd love to have you join our community. So subscribe to this channel and follow us so you can join us on our journey of photography A to Z. And until next time, get out there and explore,
Create
and
and
do
do
good.
good. Bye.
Bye.